Morning everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Harmony 1 right now. Once again, thank you for your continued support across the channel. The comments, the likes, the shares, everything. You know, it means so much to see everyone sharing these videos. I see people sharing them on Twitter, on Facebook. It's really good, and thank you once again for that. And hopefully I can keep you updated on these projects as best as I can. If for any reason, you know, you have any questions or anything like that, you want to get in touch, I am contactable on Telegram there. Do join the CoinsKid Telegram group. And just never hesitate to get in touch and ask a question or drop a question into the Telegram group. You'll find 9 times out of 10 it always gets answered. If I'm not actually in that Telegram group, just do the @ and then CoinsKid and tag me, and then when I come back into the Telegram group, I always see the questions, and I do have a section where I just go through them as well and answer them for you. Okay, so once again, just, you know, thank you for your continued support across the whole space here. The CoinsKid community is a really budding community, and we get constant messages of, you know, gratitude and everything, and that means more to me when I'm getting them sort of messages. Oh, thanks, you've taught me how to do this, and I can now look at this, and I did this trade yesterday and stuff like that, and they're taking that on their own backs. That's for me more rewarding than hearing someone say, I just made 8k. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, that I do get the messages where someone's made some money and all that. It's great, but you know, you're learning, you're getting these skill sets, and that is invaluable, okay, because you can sort of teach yourself, okay, and not only that, you can sort of be self-sufficient. Everyone wants to be self-sufficient, don't they? You know, who wants to work 9 to 5? Who wants to work for the man, so to speak? And you know, hopefully by watching these videos, I am bringing a level of sort of awareness and sort of responsibility as well, because you know, you see these things going up and people buying into them, and then the crash, and then they're, oh no, and then they're selling. You know, one we have loads of quotes on the channel here, and one is, you know, don't buy high and sell low. Okay, always buy red and sell green. You know, always buy the 4 EMA retests, okay, and sell the tops when you're getting extended like that. So for example, you know, buy this EMA retest there, great entry. Look at that. When it goes up, yeah, I'm going to sell, rebuy, sell, rebuy in an uptrend, because it's as simple as that. And what you're doing is just accumulating more for the long run, and you're making money as well, you know, in out trading. So always look for an uptrend. Okay, so basically this is an uptrend with a 4 hourly cross like that, and it starts to go, okay, you get a back test of support. You know, not financial advice, but it's just a little technique. Okay, always people say, when should I get in, when should I buy? And I say, you know, not financial advice, but you know, always target a 4 hour EMA at 20 EMA retest on an uptrend, because it's a great entry. Okay, and sometimes you will see it fall back to the 55, and if you do, lucky you, because you know, that's a great entry as well. And as you can see, that this particular move for Harmony has gone up so much. Okay, it's been so bullish just from here, okay, that it's basically run out of steam. It looks bad, but it's not. It's just a level of consolidation, and from that we do have our breakdown targets, as we've discussed many times in this channel. And you can see you've got this sort of fading double top pattern here, where it goes up, makes a high, comes down, makes a high, and fails and loses the support. Okay, at the moment it's losing support, and that's, you can't get away from that. The transparency is you're losing this support there, and just like this move here, you've went up, you've made that high, okay, then you come back down, you formed a level of support, you've gone up and failed to make a higher high. Okay, so you're basically saying, hey, I'm running out of steam, but the show's not over, I'm still bullish, but all I'm going to do is just come down and correct, reconsolidate, reset some of these levels. You know, you've got the RSI levels down there that would have been overbought, so they need resetting as well. Some of the MACD levels there, I don't know where my MACD and my RSI's gone. Where's that gone? Anyway, don't worry about that, ignore me. So yeah, these resets, these retesting of support, breakdowns, they're perfectly healthy. Okay, they're needed, because you can't go up in a straight line forever. So you can see you've basically gone up and you run out of steam effectively, okay, and you're breaking down, and you form the bearish cross just like you did there, just like we spoke about yesterday in yesterday's channel. There was a comment on here, don't listen to this guy, it's going to the moon. Yeah, I know, but it is going to the moon, okay? And if you want to hold, brilliant, just walk away. But all I'm doing is showing people where there's levels of support, because when it breaks down, they start to panic, and you don't want them to sell, because they're effectively, you know, if they start selling down here, okay, they've bought high and they're selling low, and that's not the way to go. Okay, you always buy low, sell high, buy red, sell green. Okay, that's basically the terminology of it. So if you were selling up here on this high, or you've seen this loss of support here, okay, you can actually go short, okay, and you can make money on the way down. You can short the market. It doesn't mean that you're short on one full stop, not going to the moon and making new highs and that. It just means that in this little bit of boring sideways accumulation phase that all projects go through, you can actually make money. So right here, I've opened a short on Harmony One because it's closed below. You see this candle here, okay? You see this candle here, and I did say to you, full transparency there, bearish cross, pushing down. You need to see the retest of support and break above. You've lost support, okay? This double M top pattern, okay? It doesn't take a scientist to look at it and think, well, no, that looks a little bit like that, okay? Oh, wow, it's lost support, and look what happened. It went down. That was a target off that high, and then it bounced back up. We had a double top, double bottom, look like that, a beautiful double bottom, and you know that when you break that as resistance, you know your target is to the upside. So you're short going down, okay? When you come back up, you have your take profit area, which I've taught you as well, and then when you come back up and you break above and you break in and you're confirming you're above, you go long. So you've made money on the way down and you've made money on the way up. Okay, it's really as simple as that. It's not rocket science. I think that anyone can do this. Okay, anyone can do this. So basically, just here, I have gone short, you know, but I have set a stop loss as well, because obviously, you know, this could get invalidated. But at the moment, like I've taught you, the pattern's at play until invalidated away. Okay, so at the moment, the pattern that's in play is this breakdown of support and this retest down here, okay, of this collapse, and the collapse is there, okay, the high, the peak down, and that's your potential target. So you're looking at a potential short opportunity there from when it confirmed it down to there of around 28%. Obviously, I will keep an eye on this. I have my take profit set down there because you don't always go right to the bottom, okay? So you don't be greedy. You sort of set it just above, and then, you know, you just made a nice 28% short trade in a trend which is going down, but obviously, you know, you're still holding. So that's basically it, you know, that it could equally break down. That's why you have a stop loss set, okay? And if you take a hit, you take a hit, okay? Because this can go down and get brought back up again and get back through the support and back test it. This can be a fake out, you know. This happens, and this is why you have to have stop losses set. So you set it there, okay? Comes down like that. Take your profit. Win-win, okay? You've shorted the market, you've made some money, okay? And you're not necessarily saying that Harmony is a rubbish project or anything like that. You're just seizing these opportunities from the patterns that are in play, okay? So yeah, at the minute I am in a short on Harmony, and yeah, I've got my take profit down there, but I do have a stop loss. I'm not an idiot. I know that it could equally just bounce here, okay, and the market could pick up and it could just be a little bit of a fake out. But when you do start closing below this support line, okay, that's a big signal. I did say that to you. You know, so looking on the daily right now on Harmony One, you can see that it's being propped by the 20 EMA. So that in itself is confidence of the fact that it might just bounce off there, okay? And if I was to get the bounce there, start to push up, then my stop loss would be set, okay? And the trade wouldn't have been fruitful, basically. So at the moment, you are losing this. You are being supported by the daily 20 EMA. Now, if it loses that, okay, it's confirmation, basically. If it loses that, okay, perhaps I should have waited. I'm a bit too eager to have opened that short, because looking at this 20 is actually propping us up, okay? So perhaps you might get the bounce there and get through this support line again, this level of resistance, and back test the support, because the 20 is right there, okay? So you want to wait for it to close. If you're not in a short already, okay, and you think, oh, I'm going to short because he's shorted, don't, okay? Wait. Another good confirmation, I'm going to be honest with you, is, and I'm a little bit impatient now, I could actually shoot myself, to be honest with you. I'm going to be transparent. I think I may have opened my short a little bit too early there. I should have zoomed out on the daily. I've opened it based off the 4 hourly candles, and that again is just, you know, trading 101. Always zoom out, okay? So basically, a really good opportunity here to go short on the market, short on one, is if it breaks this level of support here, which is a daily, if it closes below that and starts to close below it, where the full body of the candle is below the yellow line, okay, that is a massive signal that it's going to come back down, okay, at least to test this 55, just like it did just here. You see this, where it closed below just there, and it came down, you hit your level of your target there, started to come down, collapse, but got brought back up because it's such a strong project, and then marched on, closed back above the daily, and got marched back on after it had this little retest here. So that's potentially what you're looking at for Harmony One, where it breaks down, falls under the daily there, gets brought back up, and then marches back on. All good, all good. Still healthy. You're still in a bull market. It's just these things happen, okay? These things break down. So yeah, do keep an eye on that there. At the minute you can see it is toying with it. It is toying with it. It's trying to fall underneath it. Can you see that? Okay, so that's Harmony One. Full transparent. I'll always be transparent with you in this channel with my trades and everything. You know, not always going to be great. I did have a long open on a trade the other day, and that I got triggered on that. So it doesn't always be fruitful. You're not always got a crystal ball. But I'm just showing you the things that I look at, you know, for potential trades moving forward and stuff like that. So yeah, still mega bullish on one, and I still do believe that once we break, you know, it's basically what we're going through is this sort of area here, you know, and once you do get above that, you could see that sort of appreciation for one. And you know, just as a rough guide, you could say, okay, well, that's that support line there, and then we went up and we made a new high, and that was 756%. So okay, so when we get back through this support line here, we're going to go up another 750%, just as a ballpark figure. You know, you're looking up there, you're looking at a whopping $1.336 for one. And that's not off a question, because you can see it's done it before. We're in a bull market. You're coming falling back through, back testing support and marching on. So yeah, you could see yourself get up to there. Why not? Okay, so do take care. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.